I'm going to show you the intermediate level of accelerations working out with the resistance tube belt. I also have the pipe insulation on the belt, which makes it a little bit more comfortable, distributes the feeling of the resistance of the tubes up against my body, kind of spreads it out a little bit, just makes it that much more comfortable. At the intermediate level, we're not going to be working quite so intensely as we do at the advanced level. And the big advantage, though, is even at the intermediate level, you've got your hands free. And when you can add a hand motion or an arm motion to what you're doing with your lower body, you really compound what you're doing. Now, you can also get hand motion in with the handles to make that extremely vigorous, because now you're working out with your arms, your lower body, and you've got resistance added to your arms, which can make that very intense too. But for the intermediate workout with the belt on, you can do this as simple as go ahead and do your jogging in place for 5 minutes or so. Make sure your body is warmed up before you do anything more intense, and then just go ahead, and as I showed with the handles, the key to this is to step back with one foot or the other as kind of a takeoff foot to have you accelerating forward. So at the intermediate level, you're not really going to make it anything too intense. You're just going to be jogging the other foot. Now I'm on my left foot, now I go on my right foot. And even at this level, when you're putting any kind of effort into this and moving your arms as well, you're going to notice that your heart rate is going to increase dramatically, and you're going to feel it in your breath. Now, you don't need to just be moving forward with these. I could step off with my left foot and head off in a diagonal direction as well. Come back, and I could step off with my right foot and move in a diagonal direction the other way. And I could even just kind of work them into a routine where I go forward, off at a diagonal direction, forward, and off in another diagonal direction. And again, at the intermediate level, it isn't anything real intense. You can pick up the pace of your feet, or you can raise your knees, as I demonstrated with the handles, and make this a little bit more intense, and then we'll pull this all together at the advanced level. Another thing you can do, even at the intermediate level, is go ahead and turn sideways. And again, pushing off from a foot, just go ahead and get a little bit of a directional turn. So I'm turning and moving to run sideways. I could also do just a little bit of a push out to the side. So there's a lot of different things you can do with this. Of course, you'd want to balance it out by turning yourself around, facing the other direction. But this adds some great variety to your aerobic and anaerobic work.